Welcome to On the House with Lee Householder. This is our second episode, and today is Cinco de Mayo. So in honor of that, we're going to make Tommy's Margarita, which is really one of my favorites. And I've got everything laid out that we're going to need. A couple different things this time is the use of the muddler. We're going to use some muddler today. And I've cut some jalapenos because we're going to spice this thing up. Just a few slices. I've pre-made my lime juice, 2 ounces of lime juice, and cut some wedges for garnish and wrapping up our glasses. The other thing we've done is put some nice shavings of lime on top of the salt to get that kind of citrusy, salty rim. And I've got some Reposado tequila, and we're going to use today some agave syrup to add a little bit of that sweetness and help with the bite of the tequila and really make the flavor pop. And I've got some ice cubes and these glasses, more the traditional double old fashioned. So first thing we're going to do today is we're going to take our jalapeno slices and we're going to give them a little light muddle, just kind of release the flavors of that on top in the bottom of our cup. That should hopefully add just a little bit of spice to our thing. I also think it's a good time to go ahead and get your rim put on your glass a little early. So we're going to take our lime wedge, and this is something I've learned, and I got to do a shout out to Steve the bartender for a lot of his videos that have helped. But when you do your rim, you really want to stick to the external, and you don't like all the salt on the inside. So we just do a nice kind of roll of the rim on the as we go. This one got a little messed up. Now I have more appreciation for that. So we have one kind of chunky rim, and then the next one we're going to do 2 because we always like to make 2 on the house. Even if you just drink 2 by yourself, go ahead and make 2 while you're at it. Why go through all this trouble to have just one drink? This salt and the citrus is going to add a nice cut to it, and keep it on the outside. It's just going to make it so that we don't have all that salt pouring down. All right, we have our partially muddled jalapeno peppers. We're now going to add our 2 ounces of fresh squeezed lime juice to the mix. And then we're going to now add 4 ounces, which is 2 ounces per drink, of Reposado tequila, which is kind of like a slightly aged tequila. We're going to measure that out, which is kind of about, what I've heard is about 1.5 ounces is a shot. And this is going to be just about a shot and a few quarters. So just about our 4 ounces there of tequila. And then our agave syrup. We want 1 ounce of that, so for this, but we want 1 ounce per drink, so we're going to do two squirts of agave into our glass. And the second squirt. All right, next thing we need is some ice for shaking. I wanted to point out one of my favorite things that I have, which is this. This is a square ice cube maker. If you make these cubes and have them pretty quickly, they come out pretty clear for the most part without a lot of trouble, and it's something really nice, and they're very easy. They're also going to make our drink look a lot better when we're finished. So we're at the best part, which is the shake. So we should cue up a little bit of Cinco de Mayo music and give it the good old-fashioned 15 seconds of shake, and then when you're in the middle, a la Steve the bartender, give it a smile. So whoever's in the room with you, smiling really is a big part of this. It's supposed to be a positive experience. I think we've given it a nice rounded shake, and now we're ready to really present this wonderful drink. So I'd like to set up a few formalities. We're going to go about 5 square ice cubes per double old fashioned. 1, 5 more. And we're ready for the pour. I've got my strainer ready. Get it on top of my mixing glass. Give it a nice solid strain. Like to go about 2/3 of the way up. Make sure that I'm not cheating my other glass to make sure one doesn't show up lighter than the other, and then top off the other one to make sure we're equal. Now we've got a couple of good looking margaritas coming into shape, but no margarita is truly complete without another little wedge of lime on the edge and another. So we got that salty citrusy rim. We've got that nice combination of agave, fresh lime juice, and some really nice reposado tequila. And now let's see how it goes. Now that's a margarita. Happy Cinco de Mayo. This is Tommy's Margarita, episode 2 of On the House with Lee Householder. Thanks for coming.